I walked out from the bedroom and asked my wife, "I thought you said you were making breakfast." She was sitting at the dining room table with her coffee and puzzle pieces strewn out in front of her. "I will in an hour," she replied. "I don't have time to wait," I responded. Not looking up from her puzzle trance, she said leisurely, "Make it yourself then." "Fine, I will," I said defiantly. I walked into the kitchen like an octopus in heat. There were tentacles flying everywhere. Within 45 seconds, I had half the refrigerator poured out onto the counter, dishware out, the pan crackling on the stove at full flame. "You're gonna burn the house down," she yelped from the peanut gallery. "It's not a race. There's no trophy at the end. Slow down. You're giving me anxiety," she said. I hate cooking. I do it out of necessity. I don't have the patience for it. I can make some stuff, tasty stuff, but it ain't pretty. I just want to fill the hole as fast as I can and move on. "Babe, I just got to get this done. No commentary required. I have things to do." "Like what?" she asked incredulously. "It's Saturday." "Exactly," I said. "I have a long walk scheduled, podcast to listen to, then a workout, then some reading, and then, I said impatiently. In 7 minutes tops, I cooked, I ate, I washed the dishes. My wife was aghast. She said, "You ought to see what you look like," as she walked into the kitchen. "And you pretty much look like this all day, every day, no matter what it is that you're doing." I leaned on the bar counter in anticipation of a show. Anytime my wife is about to do an impression of me is always good entertainment. She thinks she's good at it, and I find her attempts hilarious. She started racing around the kitchen at a cartoon character-like speed, which was still slower than me, I am sure of it. She pulled out all the ingredients that she could hold in one trip from the refrigerator, spilled them out all over the counter. Cupboards were all thrown open, left open, and then slammed shut randomly. The sink water was left running the entire time to save the hassle of intermittently turning it on and off. Smart, I realized. Then there was a fire in her eyes. "That's hot," I thought. "Babe, candidly, you're kind of turning me on right now. You look like Angelina Jolie in Tomb Raider fighting the home invasion in her pajamas. I think you should act like me more often. If nothing else, you would get a whole lot more accomplished as a unit." She stopped and looked at me almost out of breath. She said, "How do you do this?" she panted. "How do you live your whole life like this? And why?" There's a disturbing trend that is taking place in our current society. We've lost our edge. We've lost our intensity, our fire, our drive, our sense of urgency to GSD. People are more concerned with comfort, coasting, slowing down, relaxing, and being off. Off? What the hell is that anyway? Short of being 6 feet under the ground with dirt being put on your face or sitting in an urn on top of somebody's fireplace. We've lost our sense of purpose, determination, and doggedness. Look, time is a ticking. Why don't people realize that? The sand is falling through the hourglass. The seconds of our lives are ticking off. Tick, tick, tick. See, you are 3 seconds closer to your death. Don't you realize that? Here's what I want to suggest to you this morning. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Your time here on Earth is limited, as in extremely limited. And in this extremely limited time granted to you, much is expected of you. People's lives depend on you getting your shiitake together and bringing us your best stuff. And stat, you're here for a reason, a purpose. And I guarantee you it is not binge watching Netflix or TikTok. Your time on the field is now. It's camera, lights, action for you. It's your go time. The game clock is running. The Earth is traveling through space at 67,000 miles an hour, making a full turn every 24 hours, making it all the way around the sun every year. Shouldn't you move your rump around a little faster too? You need to learn, love, give, experience, contribute, accomplish, and positively impact as much as you possibly can in the very short time given to you. You cannot afford to go slow. You gotta speed up. Go, 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 go. Especially now, as the speed of change and progress and competition increases every day. Life rewards speed. Either you keep up or you get left behind. Life doesn't give a flying flip, whether you like it or not either. It will race on without you and leave you in the dust to choke on your own regret. How fast do you move through your day? I suggest consider speeding it up, like 10 times if you want to get wealthy, 5 times if you just want to get ahead, and at least 2 times if you want to just keep up. You want to know how to speed up your results and outcomes by 10 times? Here's the formula. Are you ready? Get out your Darren Daily Journal. This is what I want you to write down. Stop doing 80% of the dumb stuff you're doing right now. Stuff that isn't working anyway. Stuff that doesn't contribute to the advancement of your goals. Stuff that isn't serving your purpose. And do the 20% of what does. 2 times faster. Mathematically, you'll produce 10 times the result. Yes, it's literally that simple. I'd say easy, but apparently it's not easy for most people. But it is simple. People ask me all the time, how do I get it all done? I just gave you the formula. 1, don't do 80% or more of the dumb stuff you and most people do. Number 2, I do what I do 2 times faster than you and most people. So you want to catch up? Cut the 80% crap and speed up. Develop an intense sense of urgency. You should feel like lions are chasing you all day long. Run, 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 son. Be tormented by the tragedy that there's only 24 hours in a day and annoyed that a third of those have to be taken up with sleep. Wake up faster. Get ready in the morning faster. Eat faster. Think faster. Decide faster. Talk faster. Please, God, talk faster. Work faster. Type faster. Walk faster. Please, God, walk faster. Drive faster. Please, God, exercise faster. Listen to podcasts faster. 2 times speed should be the minimum. Just like you get used to listening to podcasts and audiobooks at 2 times speed, so will you get used to living life at that speed. Here's your goal. Be the road runner in a world full of Wile E. Coyotes. So Darren Daily community, you ready to speed up? If so, write hashtag LFG in the comments below. That's let's friggin' go for those who don't know. All right, go, 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 go. If you're running a business that needs to grow without hiring more people, without working more hours, then I want you to listen up. Because right now, most businesses